live from Art Rutherford Stadium on the campus of Grant High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 16 years of local sports television, is proud to present Nevada Union Minor Football. Tonight, it's the return of the rivalry, Rivalry 2.0, the son of rivalries. It's the Nevada Union Miners versus the Grant Pacers. It's the preseason game everyone has waited for, and all the action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. Halftime here at Rutherford Stadium, the Suds Brothers Car Wash scoreboard. Only 7 first quarter points, 20 in the second. Miners end half leading 27-0. Down on the field with special guest is Scott Hopper. Scott, down to you.
Thank you very much, guys. Here we are at the half. I'm standing here with Walter Ford, who's the editor of the Union newspaper. They have introduced something new this week. It's called
Preps Plus Live. And what we got going on is myself and Jeff Miller, our other reporter at the Union. We are keeping live updates at the Bear River games and the NU games. So if you follow us at theunion.com, you can find score updates, turnover updates, and just basically, if you can't make it to the game, come to our website and you'll find everything out that's going down.
Nice. Is that on a smartphone? Can you still have smartphone capability?
It's on the smartphone. You can just at home find it on our website.
Okay.
Yeah, just theunion.com, and also it's streamed through the Sacramento Bee, so we're getting all the other scores of the other games as well.
So could you maybe fill us in on our county cross-county team, the Bear River Bruins? How are they doing?
I haven't had an update from Jeff yet, so I'm unsure.
Okay, so maybe we'll check back with you later in the game.
Absolutely.
And we'll check in on that.
Absolutely.
So how about the volleyball coverage? Have you been out and checking out the teams locally?
I have. Bear River looks really strong this year with Kaya Johnson and Sarah Schell and Kirsten Pereira. They are going to be a dominant force in the Pioneer Valley League. And then the Miners are making a resurgence with new coach Kelly Rodin and Marco Salcedo now at the helm of the girls team. Sierra Payne's leading that squad as an incredible striker, and I'm looking for them to return to the playoffs this year.
Fantastic. And have you had a chance to go out and maybe check out some of the cross-country teams, see what they're up to this year, or are you going to get to them a little later on?
I haven't seen what they're up to, but I know the water polo teams for both the Bear River Bruins and the NU boys and girls squads are looking really good. The girls squads really made a push last year, got into the playoffs, and now a lot of those girls are back and ready for their senior year and for a deep run at section. Whereas the NU boys, they were a young team last season. This season, they're ready to make a run. Bear River boys lost some key players on their squad, but they're a powerhouse over there in D4.
Fantastic. Now, let's try and summarize the first half. What did you see that you really liked, and what did you see they needed to improve upon?
Kyle Cota with 4 touchdowns in the first half against Grant. I don't know if any of us saw that coming, but really impressive. Finding his guys poised in the pocket. Grant's coming at him. He's just hitting his wide receivers. And Ian Davis, that lengthy body of his is just getting open all over the field. I don't know if there's a lot that they need to work on up 27-0 at half.
I would agree.
Their defense is opportunistic, forcing 3 turnovers, and not a lot of penalties for the squad. And that has been one of their troublesome things last season in the first game, but not a lot of penalties in the first half.
Let's say you were a Grant coach. What adjustments would you try and make against this powerhouse team?
I would focus on Ian Davis. Unfortunately, I think that's what they've done, and Kyle Cota has made his adjustments. He's hitting Austin Marks. He hit Hank Humphers. He's expanding his options. So if I was Grant's coach, I would just say, like glue, stick to your guy, because Kyle is on tonight.
He is on. He's really a solid quarterback. Well, thank you very much for your time here at halftime.
My
guys,
pleasure.
Be sure to read about it tomorrow in the Union, and check in next week at Preps Sports Plus.
Preps Plus Live.
Preps Plus Live.
One question to Walter.
Yes, let's give a question to Walter from Jim. This is coming from Jim.
Okay.
Ask him what the coverage is expected to be on the declared ineligibility of Sparks and Hannum.
Okay. Jim would like to know, what do you think the coverage is going to be on the controversial CIF ruling on Sparks and Hannum?
Well, it's very interesting. It's all in a very thick politicking process right now. We found out that their eligibilities have been denied, and now we move into the appeal process. It's just an unfortunate situation all around. These kids are just kids who want to play football. They're kids that have found a new school. It happens to be their senior year, and because of some hiccups in the system, they have been not allowed to play, and essentially being robbed of their senior year on the gridiron, and that's just unfortunate.
Right, and I've seen the size of this guy, Hannum. He's a big guy.
He absolutely is, and you know, from all outside appearances, is a D1 prospect.
So ultimately, maybe he's being robbed of an opportunity and money down the line.
Well, I don't know about the money, but the opportunities, yes.
Right.
You know, the kid's talented, and you know, talking to the kid, he's humble. He's a good kid. He just wants to play football. You know, he should be allowed to.
So ultimately, he just got caught up into something that was really a grown-up situation that
affecting a kid's last bit of his youth before he becomes a collegian and
right.
you know, an adult.
Right, and that's a disaster.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time at halftime, and back to you guys upstairs.
It's the Suds Brothers Car Wash scoreboard, 27-0. And of course, go to YouTube tomorrow morning. This is a game you can't afford to miss. Watch it on YouTube, and then tune in 8 o'clock tomorrow night. For Gil Dominguez, Paul Brown, and the entire Touchdown Productions team, this is Jim Adams reminding you that you've been watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor football. Good night, everybody.